ancestors' eyes, a warrior sat on the earth with a smile. The rays reflected his frame, shadowing his profile. I was prepared to share my life with his mind and ability. The forest, plains, fires, all structured in community. The roles to raise a family traditionally. Now in 2004, what remains are the traces of that history. Blind as his compliments and commitments to me rolled off his tongue. My perfection was the foundation of his words, I was the one. His past was filled with loneliness and misery. Years of violence and neglect plagued his memory. Drunken lessons formed his life, knowledge of broken branches in a tree of questions. I asked, he would confess them. He believed and I believed we were above it. Of the past, he was safe with me and I loved it. But it leaked out a little as the pain came in trickles. I was caught in the middle of his pride and his riddles. He couldn't figure out, shut him with a shout. And I tried to understand as he pushed me to get them out. I was quick to recoup, I took the falls, finding nice posters for the holes in the walls. Too sick to stop the cycle, hammer this nail into my head. Living in the cost of a culture lost, some say I'm better off dead. Too sick to stop the cycle, hammer this nail into my head. Living in the cost of a culture lost, some say I'm better off dead. I'm better off dead. One for the road, so we dabbled with the drink. Said he needed to relax, didn't always want to think. I'll admit, I was part of it, it made him happy, brought us closer. Besides, I'm not as pretty or as confident a person when I'm sober. Plus, my connections in the world threatened him. Didn't trust guys, said they're all into the medicine. But the parties were full of the types he despised. Saw the negative attention when he looked into my eyes. I guess I presented it to everyone, my slutty intentions, and I sure as hell pay for it. Seconds after it was mentioned, the glass hit my lip, felt the floor as I slipped 3 or 4, trying to loosen his grip. My love's eyes burned like molten lava, poured into me, and then I saw the recognition on his face of my injuries. Tears of apology spilling, joined me on the floor. He was just trying to have a good time, I had to wreck it. He lifted me up, and then a bottle said take a sip. But it was difficult to drink with a fat lip. Too sick to stop the cycle, hammer this nail into my head. Living in the cost of a culture lost, some say I'm better off dead. Too sick to stop the cycle, hammer this nail into my head. Living in the cost of a culture lost, some say I'm better off dead. Man, wake up, you're dreaming of the past when you were wanted, needed a role in the cast. A winter morning, cool, clean, when the hunt's at its best. You had no arrows, took a knife and stabbed your girl in the chest. No family to bring her home to as they're already at rest. Carried on the tradition of alcohol and violence. The city stripped you clean of your culture's hopes and dreams. The pen walls continue to remind you every girl screams. It was love, no doubt, but how you do it burned out long ago when you should have stopped the cycle from carrying through. Now the son who you created saw the things you do, and he'll probably pick up where you left off too. She wanted to save you so bad, should have saved herself first. What could have been the best thing you had took a turn for the worse. But don't live off regret, she's gone, move on, but don't forget. Too sick to stop the cycle, hammer this nail into my head. Living in the cost of a culture lost, some say I'm better off dead. Too sick to stop the cycle, hammer this nail into my head. Living in the cost of a culture lost, some say I'm better off dead. Better off dead. Too sick to stop the cycle, hammer this nail into my head. Living in the cost of a culture lost, some say I'm better off